So up to here you are done civil simulation. So now we can convert those simulating system into MATLAB code. So that system, entire system is converting to a MATLAB code. So non-linear system is considering with the PI controller. What you are done last time with the Coulomb friction, supply voltage limit, and integrated limit associated with the PI controller and theta m limit. So the numerical integration we are doing here is RK4. So RK4 step also taken in the class. This is RK4 steps. So now you have to convert this Simulink file to MATLAB code. So the procedure is very simple. First of all, you have to select this Simulink model. In this model, from last time what you are done, little modification only taken, very little modification. Last time your theta reference only you are given to the system, and you are taking theta actual as output, and the feedback is unity. So the theta reference you are given and theta actual you are taking, and you are comparing both. But in actual practice, input you are giving a voltage signal corresponding to theta value. So for 100% command amplitude, it is taken as 10 volt. That is the sensor is calibrated like that. So 100% command amplitude, you will get 10 volt as input. So according to that, you have to give this theta reference. Now it is removed, and you are applying a voltage signal. The signal only coming from the hardware. So that time, this theta to the voltage conversion is sensor gain factor. The theta is converting to the voltage by multiplying the sensor gain factor, that is Kp. So earlier that Kp was in forward path. Now we are changing that Kp into feedback path. There is no other changes there. This theta reference is changing to voltage value. So the Kp is in feedback path. That is only difference from last time to this time. Other things remain same, but this 1 by Js plus B1, that is now changed like this. That is 1 by J, 1 by S, and B1 as feedback path. But you will get this one only. If you are solving this one, you will get this one only. So that change also done. 1 by Js, 1 by J is taken as a gain and integrator, then the B1. Earlier you are using this transfer function, and both are same. This one and that one is same. That is 1 by, this one will be 1 by Js, and this is 1 by Js plus 1 plus 1 by Js into B1 is same as earlier 1 by Js plus B1. Okay. So that change is here, and the B1 The KVA part also, the last time we are shifted to feedback path. And the disturbance input is 0. So that is removed. And all other things are remain same as earlier. This KP value is coming here. And you can neglect this mux and this line if you want. Only you connect Y here directly. Directly Y you can connect it to here. Otherwise in that program Y of all element comma 1. You have to choose. This one only change from last time. Now so up to here you are understand, then this signal is taken as V reference. And this is a feedback path that is taken as VF, voltage reference and voltage feedback. And this output from the comparator is taken as VE, that is error signal. So we are naming this one as VR and this one as VF, and here it is VE. And this integrator output is taken as X of I, and that X of I, this is a PI controller. The control output will be a voltage signal to the system that is taken as U. And this is rate feedback, and here multiplying by KT by RI will give you TM. TM is motor torque, and this B, here it is omega M, it is coming, integrating you will get theta. And this Tm is coming here, and Tm minus Tfr into signum function of omega M is coming here. This omega M is here, and the Tfr into signum function of omega M is here. This is Tm, and here also minus B1 into omega M is coming here. That is called T dynamic. That is taken as T dynamic equal to, here what it is coming, T dynamic equal to this Tm minus this Tfr into signum function is omega M minus V1 into omega M. And this is theta, it is taken. All other things are, we are named something here. That only the difference. We named these things. Now we can go to the program. This is the MATLAB file. I think I sent you these files. I think you got these things. Only we are naming here. And the integration routine. So integration routine, you are taking RK4. So you are clearing all and globally declaring all the variables K1, K2, Ki, Kt, V, Kb, Jm, Jl. And the initializing values y equal to, y is your 0, 0, 0 transpose. So y is your y of 1, y of 2, y of 3. These things are your y of 1 is here, you can see. Y of 3 is theta, y of 2 is omega m. Then y of 1 is acceleration. So theta is y of 3, omega is y of 2, and y of 1 is acceleration. So those values initialize as 0, and at t is equal to 0, capital T is equal to small t, and capital Y is equal to small y, and h is equal to step size is equal to 0.001. And you are declaring kt, this all the values from that parameter file. Omega b is minus 3 dB bandwidth. That is for 5 Hz, that 5 into 2 pi. Theta you are taking as 0.6. And omega n, these values are you are done in the first lab. PID gains, and this TFR, VS, up to this you are, whatever you are entering here, that is in your file. And you are giving a sinusoidal wave of VR is equal to 0.15, but your case you have to do with 10% of step command and 10% and 5 head sinusoidal command. You have to do for step input of 10%, that is 1 volt. That is 100% command is taken as 10 volt, so 10% is 1 volt. And 10% 5 head sinusoidal amplifier. So sinusoidal input also you have to give with 1 volt as maximum and 5 heads as frequency. These two things only you have to do. Step of 10%, that is 1 volt, and sinusoidal command of 1 volt and 5 heads. These two things only you have to give, but here it is taken something different only. The 10% is 1 volt only it will come, and this omega r is 0.2 into pi only taken here, but in your case you have to choose 5 into 2 pi, and PR is equal to Vm sin omega r into t. The capital VR is equal to small vr, and you are setting a slip flag. This is for another purpose, for next labs usage only this slip flag is given. So you have to vary these values. So here you are calculating the RK for algorithm. So the VR is set here. S1 you are calculating in the derivative subroutine. So derivative of EGC1 is named there. You have to make a function of derivative of EGC1. So the passing variables are these two. And S1 you are finding out. And from the current value, you have to modify the sine wave. Then S2 you are finding out. And S2 with S2, S3, S4 you are finding out. And S is equal to this one. So this one is here in these values. So these are your learned last week Friday. So this one is RK4 algorithm, and you are updating the step size and the integrating subroutine. If the value absolute value of y of 1 is what? Y of 1 is this one. Is greater than that one, then this will be setting as 13 into, that is the limit is giving. The integrator limit of PI controller is giving here. And theta m is this one, omega m, and Vf is Kp into theta m. So Vf is coming here. This is Vf. This Vf is equal to Kp into this theta m. And VR is fixed here. V is equal to VR minus Vf. These things you are doing in derivative subroutine. So in the derivative subroutine, you are declaring all the variables. X of I is equal to x of 1, and omega m is equal to x of 2, theta is x of 3. That you are declaring here. And Vf is equal to Kp into theta m. That I am shown there now. And V is equal to VR minus Vf. And this U is coming here. This U is coming here. U equal to this K into this Xi is coming here, K1 into V and this value. These all are plus plus minus. That is U. So U is equal to Xi plus K1 into V minus K2 into KTG into omega m. That is the XU parameter, and Xi underscore T is K1 into V, Ki into V. That is given here. And U saturation. So U saturation is equal to U if absolute value of U is greater than Vs. That is this limit. This limit, if U is greater than Vs, it has to set to U only. Maximum value of U. and Im is equal to U saturation minus Kb into omega m divided by Rb. This is Im, motor torque is coming, motor current is coming here, and that will be U saturation minus omega m into Kb, and that is multiplied by this thing will give you Tm, and Tm is equal to Kt into Im, and T dynamic I shown earlier. T dynamic equal to, this one is T dynamic equal to omega m into TFR into sigma function of omega m, Tm minus this one, this Tm minus omega m into TFR into the sigma function that is here, this one minus this omega m into B1. This Tm you will get T dynamic, that is here. So that T dynamic is there, and THM D is equal to omega m, and omega m underscore D is equal to this T dynamic divided by J. Omega m underscore, the derivative function is that one is taken as this one, and dx is equal to this one. So this is the derivative subroutine that is named as der underscore EGC1. This function is calling here. So this function is calling, that will be exactly equal to this with the step size is 0.001 and fixed step is using, and input you have to choose what is given in your the procedure, then you will get this. If you are using only y, plot t comma y, and this plot will be exactly equal. So if these values are exactly equal, then we are converted every simulating file directly to MATLAB. So you are converting that MATLAB equivalent of the simulating file. So that is done with this exercise. So you can see this one. I am running this one here. So I am choosing some 0.15 into 10. So I am getting this as waveform output. Now I am running this integrated subroutine. You will get exact value. So that is inside this value only. So this is getting from Now you can see both the things are equal. With this you can show that these two files, the MATLAB simulation and Simulink simulation are equivalent. So you can do it. First you have to modify this Simulink model and you have to run this code. This is I sent you, but you have to do this VR with respect to your value, what it is given to you. I am taking it as 0.15 and omega r is equal to 0.25 only, but you have to change those values to your own. That is given in the paper. Step value of 10 percentage command amplitude, and the sinusoidal response also you have to take a command amplitude of 10 percentage. So 10 percentage value is 1 because you are taking 100 percentage command amplitude as 10 volt. That voltage conversion I told you, for 100 percentage you will get 10 volt maximum, and 10 percentage means 1 volt. So you have to do for this one. So only you have to change here only. For a step also you have to this omega you have to set it to 0. You will get step of that value. Otherwise you can change this code for step. This is V is equal to Vm sin omega t. There you have to use V is equal to some value, and you have to change here all the values. Here it is written for Vm sin omega t like that form only. There you have to use only one value. That is step input you have to do. This is for sinusoidal command only. Otherwise you change here. So you start doing. So anybody is here?
Yes, sir.
This input sine wave here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Getting
sine wave input is here. This one 10 percentage 5 hertz.
Frequency.
Yeah, 10 percentage command amplitude and 5 hertz. So here it will be amplitude is 10 percentage of command amplitude is 1 because
Okay.
you are changed now. This KP is in feedback path. Theta reference you cannot give. So theta multiplied by KP value you have to take. So theta limit is THM underscore.
So that frequency is 0.2 into pi.
Yeah. Theta limit is this one. That multiplied by KP. KP. That is 10 volt.
Okay.
So 100% command amplitude is 10 volt.
100%. It's 10% one.
Yeah, 10% means 1.
Yes.
So earlier you have taken that input as theta limit. That KP is in forward path. So that KP is in feedback path means this value, these two values are comparing. Yeah?
Yes.
So earlier this theta value and theta reference and theta we are measuring. Now it is a practical system. Practical system, this sensor is taking feedback. That sensor gain factor is this one, KP. So that multiplying by that one will be corresponding to that. 100% means you have to give the voltage as 10 volt. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, 100% command amplitude. Earlier you are taking theta reference. Now the theta reference will be 10 volt according to this one. Theta limit multiplied by KP is 10. 100% is according to voltage scale, it is 10. So that 10% means 1 volt. So you have to give here 1 volt and 5 hertz. So 5 in here frequency you have to give radian per second only. So hertz you are taking. So 5 hertz to convert it to radian per second. So that frequency you have to give.
Okay, sir. And sir, means after that, in any other block parameters we have to give?
That these things you have to give. Configuration parameter, fixed step, ODE for 0.001. And this integrator limit you have to give, and here plus or minus Vs. And this one is 1 by J, 1 by S, V1. This one is changed from last week. This one. And all of the things remain same. The KP is in feedback path. Earlier
Sir,
KP was
sir, what is that stop time for that simulation time? And
simulation
that
time.
configuration parameter.
Yeah. Configuration parameter you can set your own simulation time. I'm now taking some 15 seconds. That sampling is doing it to 1 to 15,000 at a step of 0.001.
Answer that fixed step size.
Fixed step size is 0.001.
Periodic sample time design constant.
So here you are taking 15 seconds because here you are varying it from k is equal to 1 to 150. 15,000 I think. Yeah.
Okay.
That is why this 15 is given here. So if you are reducing that step size, then you can also reduce.
Sir, I have done. Can I leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sir,
this report submission is next Monday. Next Monday you have to submit last lab report. This lab report next Monday. So your next lab will be next Friday, not this Friday. Next to Friday.
Sir, any more additions after that configuration parameter?
No, configuration parameter, everything is settled. Configuration parameter is fixed step size is 0.001 Rangakuta 4.
Yes.
So only you have to concentrate how this block diagram is converting to equation. In the first lab, I told you how the this ordinary differential equation is converting to block diagram. Now this block diagram is converting you that MATLAB file. So how it is converting? So this is only the conversion of Simulink file to MATLAB. So if you are understand this thing, next lab onwards it will be easy for you, because you are doing this one only with the other limits and other parameter consideration, everything you are doing.
Just a minute.
Sir, I have done. Can I leave?
Yeah, we can leave.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, this k value you have at 1.5. Red line is out. Red line is having some problem. Blue line. So you go to that program.
Blue one is the
Yeah, program. Right.
this one. Blue is this one.
Yeah. 1 minute. I have 5 of 2. Can you go on top VR Max? Yeah. Oh, there. Wait. VR Max is 1 2 5 5. Yeah. Okay. Is it 1? Yeah. You go just to go down. Yeah. Keep. Okay. Down. Yeah. And the derivatives are protein. You take derivative. Absolute value. I know. Saturation minus kb omega significant slope omega yeah. Now you go to that Simulink. That configuration parameter you take. Yeah, this B1 is in negative feedback only.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
plus plus minus. Okay, now you run it. That is fine. Run it now. And this is fine. It is run now.
No, sir. There is a
Clear.
clear command.
Clear
so-
command will be there.
Yeah. Ah,
Yeah, it is okay now.
yeah, yeah. Okay, there
Yeah,
was a
okay.
mistake in the Simulink model. Last time also the same problem happened.
Yeah,
Correct
that's
that.
plus or minus you have to check it. Sometimes
Yeah,
everything is negative feedback. Sometimes positive feedback is coming. You have to check those things. Okay, fine.
Okay, sir.